By the time we talk about the latest in sports, Arsenal lost yesterday, dropped 2 points and again 1 point.
If getting a draw is what's considered a loss, that's the best team in the world. Many countries.
If you're comfortable with a draw, then you can't be a title contender.
You're comfortable with losses. You have no right to talk about draws.
Nobody's comfortable with a loss.
You?
That's why we actually did win over the weekend. Who lost 2 points? We got 3 points against Chelsea, world champion.
10-man Chelsea.
Say it again. What do you mean 10 man? We were equal by the end of the game.
Equal later.
In the second half, they had 45 minutes to win too.
Nothing. Today is Ballon d'Or Day. Being Ballon d'Or Day, obviously, yesterday's game was postponed to today, which is quite ironic.
Why?
Which is quite because of a storm. They just couldn't go through with the game, which is quite ironic because they've got 9 players shortlisted for the Ballon d'Or ceremony. It won't look bad. It's inevitable.
And they're playing against Marcel.
The game had to happen. You can't change it. Like, the rules are the rules. If they postponed it to a certain hour, unfortunately the event is at the same time, and
and there's Champions League tomorrow.
They didn't force it. PSG forward Ousmane Dembele obviously remains the favorite. In my opinion, I think he's gonna get it. PSG, remember, are treble winners, and he was very instrumental in the treble, getting the treble. Close competition being Lamine Yamal, 18-year-old. Apparently, I think the thing that I found most exciting is the fact that there are reports saying he is going to bring 20 family and friends. I said Africans, even when we are not born here, we are still, if I have one, my entire village has to come. Helped with all the goals and many of the goals and assists that you've seen with Barcelona while they won the La Liga and Copa del Rey. For Dembele, providing 43 goal contributions in 44 League One and Champions League games is not easy. Last season, PSG won double as well as Coupe de France, which many people tend to forget. That's why we're saying the treble. Because of that injury situation he had around international break, he most probably will not be featuring anywhere, but we're still not sure if he will show up to the event because there's also not being fine enough to go to the event itself. But I think with time there will be more reports about it.
Do you think if Dembele and Yamal and Rodri were in the era of Cristiano, on-form Cristiano and Messi? No. That's why I feel like nowadays the Ballon d'Or, the winners.
I don't think the closest Premier League contender for the Ballon d'Or is obviously Mo Salah, winning PFA Men's Player of the Year. He won last season's top Premier League scorer with 29 goals. Also provided the most assists, which were 18, to help Liverpool win the title last season. But obviously, I don't think he's gonna get it. For me, my bet is on Dembele, but we'll see. Don't know who. If there were Africans, would say it's witchcraft, but clearly it's not. But for some reason, both of their drivers just didn't do well. He crashed right at the beginning of the race. Like, it just never happens. Anyway, so Oscar Piastri was 31 points away from teammate Lando Norris. And now it's tripped down to 25 points. And Max Verstappen won this one. Like I told you on Friday, the man won in Monza, and he might be back for real. He probably remembered in the middle of the season, I could actually beat these guys, and came back. But yeah, he's just getting started, it looks like. And he won, and then like 15 seconds later, is when George Russell showed up, which is very ironic because George Russell actually fell sick. On Friday didn't even race on Friday during practice, but he didn't seem very well, but he actually did a good job for Mercedes. And now Max is only 69 points away from Oscar Piastri. If things continue going like this for McLaren, they might actually drop it. And one of the biggest shockers as well for the weekend was Carlos Sainz. He gave Williams their first podium since 2021. You know what's funny? Carlos Sainz was at Ferrari as the second driver, and he was dropped from Ferrari and replaced by Lewis Hamilton. For Max, he might actually be back in contention.